What's up, guys? It's me, Squish the Card Master, filming one-handed because I don't have a tripod. Here is the winner 4-0 locals deck profile for Miloob. It is technically red-blue due to one card, but besides that, you know, it's mostly blue for the most part. Here's my winner pack. Proof, you know, I'm a winner. I'm not lying. I'm not LARPing. Here's the leader. Basic front side. Awakens if you have Mr. Boozy battle card. Jeez. Attack, if they take a damage, if you swing at their leader and they don't combo, you get to draw another one. Activate main, you know, drop to Z energy if it's a battle card. The Z deck is pretty basic. I just do a lot of copies of these cards because they make my opponent draw. So, you know, pseudo milling, basically. These are tech cards. Haven't played them in either of my 4 matches, didn't get to play them. Played the Z leader once. It's, you know, good just to be a 20k. And if your opponent has 10 or more Z energy, you know, extra defense. Besides that, I don't really play it because I don't like going down to 3 a lot because that's risky. You want to stay as high life as possible. You know, you want to stay at that 4 life. But if you go down to 3, sometimes I go to 3 on purpose just so I can play this. Yeah. The TP Hercule, you play it for 1, and it will play out Mr. Boo, force your opponent to draw 1 Z charge, and then Z stacks the Oob. If the permanent conditions are met, you go into the Oob, and yeah, that's how it works. I'm not going to go too in depth into the card effects because I'm trying to make this short, and you know, you can do your own research if you care about what the cards really do. Here's our cantrips. I run 4. I run 4 Mr. Boo in Disguise, or that's the wrong one. Mr. Boo Full Speed. Searches top 5 for Majin or Earthling 6 or less. And then this limit is the same as the other Boo. If your opponent has 3 or less Z energy, when you combo it, it forces them to draw Z charge. So that's a little early game mill. I run 4 of those, 3 of these. This one is just draw 1. Another mill is Mr. Boo for Friendship. You spend 1, it's a blocker. Me and my opponent both draw 1, and then they charge 1 from hand. Instead of having to say that every single time, I'm just going to call it Oob Mill. Or I'm going to call it Oob Draw. That's what I'm going to call it. But yeah. All of these cards have the Oob Draw skill, which makes my opponent, you know, dwindle their deck down early game. Janemba. You use none of the other skills except for the +0. Me and my opponent both draw, and then they mill 1. So almost like these two have the same effect, but they're slightly different. But me and my opponent both are going to be drawing cards, like the whole game. These are my tech cards. If you go into Z Leader, you can use this if you want. I really did not play any of these. I did play Intersecting Fates because it's really good. I probably would switch this out with these 2 Janembas after today. Because more mill options, and also you don't really want to get rid of your opponent's cards with this deck because you're gonna Frieza bomb them and make them mill 1,000 cards. Oh yeah, Intersecting Fates. You look at the top 2 cards, add 1, place the other one on bottom deck, untap a blue energy at the end of turn. Yeah, one of your mono blue energies. That's good because you do it before you pass turn and just get a free, you know, a free grab card because you want to get a certain. We have combos in this deck. Here are my floodgates. This is how you stop them from attacking you. Early game floodgate. Hatchiyak, you know, big hatch, and 4 Oceanuses. What you want to do is, I always do this whenever I'm playing blue. Tap out all your energy, and then you could hatch on their turn. They're not doing anything. It doesn't matter if you tap out. Save your Oceanuses to late in the game where they have no cards in deck, so it's more lethal. I'll go over the turn plays in a second. I'll go over the average turn plays so you can understand how I play the deck, what order we go in. Here's our win conditions. Rebirth plays out Frieza. Frieza swings, makes a mill 2 per card, getting negged. Negative 30 the whole board, ignoring barrier. If, Frieza, I killed everybody with Frieza except for one guy. I think I got 2 Frieza wins and 1 King Cold win, and then one game I actually ended up playing both King Colds. I'll place them up for what I went against. If I remember, I'll put it somewhere. Super combos, basic, 4 Vegetas. Bottom deck, draw 2 at 4 life. Ooh. Here are our negates, besides our floodgates. Just, you know. These are really well because you can pair them with the floodgate, and with basically no energy active, you take a life, you can negate, take a life, you can negate. Free negate if you discard Mr. Bill, and that's it. Let's get into how I play the deck. I'm gonna cut because I have to place my phone down and go through all the things, so yeah. Okay, here I laid it out per turn. So turn 1, play one of these. You combo it, make them draw 1. That's turn 1. Turn 2, you play out Hercule, go into your Z, go into Oob, whatever, you know, as you stack your stuff. Awaken, of course. Oh yeah, let me preface with this deck. You always go second. You win the dice roll or coin flip, you go second. You lose it. If you don't go second, you're not destined to lose, but your odds of winning just went down by like 30%, or no, like 50%, like genuinely. Okay. Anyway, turn 2, awaken. Hercule will awaken. Play 1. Play that on your opponent's turn. Turn 3. Turn 3 with energy marker. You spend 2 for this. Spend 2 for this on your opponent's turn. That's gonna place down Janemba and protect it with the floodgate so they can't kill him, because if they swing into it, that's, you know, not good for them later in the game. They're just pretty much gonna pass. And after that turn, your Janemba should be safe because it should just be floodgate after floodgate after floodgate past turn 3 with energy marker. Hatch, you know, you put that during your stall turns. Pretty much turn 3 with energy marker past is just floodgate, and you repeat the cycle of everything behind everything here. You just repeat the cycle over and over again, and you throw down Oceanus. This is like turn 5, or this is like turn 5, 6. This is turn 6. Because it really is up to how many cards your opponent plays. That's why you don't want to get rid of their cards. Do not Z-charge their battle cards. Keep them on field. Completely ignore them. Just Oceanus over and over again, and there'll be no problem. And then you just nuke them all with Frieza. Make them mill 10, and it's pretty much over. But yeah, that's the turns. Everything else is fluff. That's it.